Hello and welcome to week 6 of my Pro Wrestling Premier League. And this week, it's first versus second. Top versus second from top. And this should be interesting. Leading the charge, representing Tottenham. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. But Lillian's going to tell you anyway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Bálor.
Yeah, it's Finn Bálor, who is currently sitting pretty at the top of the table on 6 points. However, his opponent today is directly behind him on 3 points, so a win here would put him top because he would have a better win-loss ratio than Finn. Because Finn has actually already had 3 matches in this league, along with Neville, who's sitting down in 4th. So, you know, he's not unbeaten. In fact, his opponent is the only undefeated superstar still in this little mini-league. And we'll see if that continues after today's match. Now, obviously tonight, Finn Bálor has a match at the upcoming WWE TLC pay-per-view, but obviously this takes priority as it's happening earlier. Only a few hours away when I upload this from this big match. You just saw on the board then which team is being represented by his opponent, but just in case you missed the last episode, it's the first time we've seen his opponent representing Liverpool, so I won't spoil it for you yet. I've got to say, out of all the attires, Finn's is one of my favourites. I like the faded Tottenham logo on his jacket, and I just like how simple the change is. It's just like, oh, Tottenham logo here, Tottenham logo there. You know, that's it. That's it. I have just realised where I've put a cock or a cockerel on his attire. Like, that's only just dawned on me. But, you know, what can you do? By the way, keeping this going on WWE 2K17 just for consistency, because I feel like the results would be different on 2K18 because different overalls and stuff like that. So I figured we'd keep it on 2K17 for consistency. Hope that's okay with you guys. Anyway, guess who his opponent is, guys? You'll never guess. You'll never guess.
And his opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Okay, so let's actually drag up the table as it stands at the moment. We've not done this during the intro on any previous episodes, but I'm willing to do the extra little bit of editing just to help you guys understand and keep up with what's going on. Because I know these matches are kind of spaced out. It's because I'm not doing one every Premier League weekend. It's only when two of the 5 teams are actually facing off against each other. So, you know, there's only going to be, well, there's going to be a lot less matches, a lot fewer matches, I should say, proper English. But, yeah, Sheamus currently sitting in second because, unlike Triple H and Neville, who are both also on 3 points, Sheamus hasn't lost yet. So he's in second and would go top if he beats Finn. Anyway, going to hand you over to our commentary team. And it's 2K17, so it's Michael Cole, JBL, and Jerry Lawler. And I'll speak to you guys at the end of the match.
The Irish captor, Finn Bálor, is looking to take all enemies hostage as we get underway here.
Yeah, and social media has been on fire ahead of this one. But now it's time to get down to business.
Best job in the real world, right here.
And you know, it's just amazing to me that this is just another night in the WWE. Always memorable.
Going for an encore here. Finn Bálor has to be thinking about what right now? He has absolutely no problem getting noticed. He's among the most bold superstars there are.
Finn Bálor has impressed me more than almost any newcomer in recent years. I really like his chances here tonight.
On a roster full of bold superstars, he definitely stands out. And that's saying something.
Sheamus is a powder cake for a temper king, and we've seen him explode many times with disastrous consequences for whomever is unlucky enough to be standing across the squared circle from him.
Yeah, you know what? His temper runs redder than his hair, Michael. The Celtic Warriors is one of the most volatile performers in all of WWE. If he has something to set him off, there's no way to stop him. He is one mean Irishman when you get on his bad side. Thrown out with authority.
Man, he hit hard. The chest cavity can only withstand so much abuse before it collapses.
I hope we don't see that here.
You talked about what happens when something sets Sheamus off, King, and the thing about it is it doesn't take much to set him off. Any excuse the Celtic Warrior can find to get himself fired up, he'll find it. He's had some very exciting rivalries over the past few years that only took a second to start, but forever to finish. If you take enough shots to the back of the head, sooner or later, you're going to be seeing stars.
Yeah, or at least looking up at the lights. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. No, Sheamus really has had some ugly clashes in his career, hasn't he? That's what that temper has gotten him. Just think back to some of the wars he had with Daniel Bryan, Alberto Del Rio, and even Christian and Dolph Ziggler. But hey, the Irish are no stranger to conflict, right? Oh, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus is one of the most intense WWE.
Okay.
There it is, never makes it to the ring, and you have to wonder if that was the plan all along.
I think you may be right. You may be onto something there, Cole.
You may be wrong there, Cole. It did make it to the ring. However, this changes everything. This is our first draw because they both got counted out. And I'm going to accept it. Part of me wants to restart it and get a clean finish, but I included a draw column. And this is basically the only way a draw can happen in wrestling. So I'm going to accept it. So what this does is it creates this interesting situation now where Finn Bálor is on 7 points. Get the table up. He's on 7 points. 6 points for 2 wins. 3 points per win and a point for a draw. 7 points. Sheamus is clearly in second now and still undefeated on 4 points. But behind them, just behind Sheamus, Triple H and Neville are still on, obviously, 3 points. And Fandango has only had 1 match, but he lost it, so he's sat on 0 points at the bottom. However, a couple of weekends from now, we have West Ham versus Liverpool. So Triple H is going to have the opportunity to leapfrog Sheamus. But he won't catch up with Finn Bálor because Finn Bálor drew this match. So he won't actually be able to go top in that match, which would be, you know, is a little bit less incentive for him. But then at the end of November, Triple H has another match, this time against the winless Fandango. So Fandango will want to be getting on the board. And potentially, if Triple H loses both of his matches in November, we could have the bottom 3 are all on 3 points. And then you'll have Sheamus and Finn Bálor up at the top, a bit separate. So it's looking interesting going into November. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of this. Any of these matches, and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you see when I upload, what I upload, and whether it is something you want to watch. I am playing 2K18, by the way, on the channel. It's not that I haven't got the game, it's just I started off this series on 2K17 and I feel like it's the right thing to do to try and continue it on 2K17. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this admittedly short and anticlimactic video. But, you know, it adds some intrigue now because we're not just working in multiples of 3s. You know, so it's not just like... We're more likely, we are a lot more likely now to see a clear winner at the end of the season than we were when it was just like 3 points here, 3 points there, 3 points here, 3 points there. You know, it was quite likely we were going to have some sort of playoff. But now, we might actually see a clear winner. So that'll be good. Leave a comment with any thoughts you have. Let me know what you think of me sticking on 2K17. Hopefully you understand my reasoning. If the reaction is dramatically negative, I might consider remaking all the attires and see if someone's made the arena. If not, I'm sure I could make it myself. Or something similar anyway on 2K18. But I quite like the idea of keeping it consistent at the moment. But let me know what you think. Don't forget to share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Bálor, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.